fuckers. We have to reset the audio? No, just split it?
I'll just split it, yeah.
Split the audio. This is overtime, folks. This is part 2. We're talking about the difference. Why is it?
Make it sure.
Okay, you got to make it sure.
Can I have a beer?
Yeah, sure, man. Go in there. There's all kinds of shit in there. There's all kinds of booze.
Is there coconut water in there?
Oh, yeah, always.
Eddie, will you get me
the
coconut water if you see it, brother?
Coke?
Coconut water. Coconut water?
Coconut water?
He's fucking with
And
you.
some
Don't
Coke.
let him do it.
And some
like
Coke.
Coca-Cola?
He's fucking with you, dude.
Yeah.
He'll hang on to that for 5 minutes, too. You'll tap. Eddie Bravo's got the weirdest sense of humor.
It's funny as hell.
He throws
though.
people off track.
Yeah,
They don't know
if you
him.
don't know him.
They don't-
You know what threw me off track the other day was fucking Joey Diaz. I sent you that text. He scared me.
Hold on. Don't say this until we go back on. Jamie, we're not recording, are we?
What's up?
Are we recording?
Yeah.
We are right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Sorry. Coconut water.
Oh, thank
Get me
you,
one of them
sir.
jammies, too. Thank you, sir.
You know they're better in the boxes, not the cans.
No. C2O is the best. 100%. You know why? This is Thai coconuts. It's a different taste.
I get it, but when it goes in the cans, I heard it kills the nutrition.
No, it doesn't.
Man.
This Ultimate Nutrition, most
Dude,
of it's been
it's
killed
science,
anyway,
son.
bro.
It's science.
Where'd you get this? What science is this? This is
Same
homogenized and
form that I read
pasteurized.
fucking Vegas is crumbling.
Yeah, I just found out they're getting a $400 million dividend for the city center, so it's making a lot of
Which
money.
cups are clean? The ones
Doesn't mean
on
it's
the
not
left or
getting
the
torn
ones
down,
on
it's
the
making a lot of money.
Well,
Yeah,
just
I
find
just know
out if it's getting
structurally they
torn
fucked
down.
up.
Don't say
Nothing.
anything
I
about
read
that.
Yahoo News every morning, man, like a fucking shark. Like it's my job.
Are you questioning young Jamie's Googling skills?
A little bit.
Whoa. He's taking his shirt off. He's
not
trying to
mad at
scare you.
that.
Look at you. You're getting angry. He got angry. He hulked out.
He's upset.
You're taking
God
the...
damn, that's fresh.
It's delicious, right? C2O is so much better than any other coconut water. You know who, I think it was
A lot of sugar in
Erwan,
it.
had these. Was he that brought him in? One of you guys brought these in. This is how I found out about C2O. We were training, and they had Ghee Day. You know how you used to do Ghee Day? Do you guys still do that sometimes?
Once a year.
The old legends.
We stopped. It was.
And this is like, coconut water is like what the Brazilians have been known to
Yeah.
drink. So one of the dudes that was training brought in a mass of coconut water just for fun. Because it's Ghee Day, my friend. We're
Yeah.
going to train like Brazilians.
That's cool.
What?
I got you.
You found it? What is it? Hotel, what does it say?
The Harmon Hotel, which was part of the city center, it never opened, and it's going to be torn down in 2 weeks or something. Or
Ooh,
just recently it's
demolition.
getting torn down.
Never opened Harmon Hotel to begin in 2 weeks. Oh my
Part of
goodness.
Because structure is all fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
it's not the whole city center. It's just one.
No, the city
where-
center is like a complex.
Oh, okay.
Which
I thought
one
you meant
is
the
it?
whole thing. I'm like, oh my god.
Real quick, Eddie, I
Called the Harmon
exaggerate everything.
Hotel.
Right, but let's see a picture of it. Which one is it?
You're the
To the
first-
left of the Aria sign. Oh my god, look at the size of it.
Right? Dude fucked up.
Look at the
son.
size of it. They got to tear that whole thing down?
Yeah, because structurally it's like not safe for people.
Oh my god, wrapped in black netting prior, what does that say? Prior to demolition. Oh my god, that's why it's wrapped in black netting. Can you imagine if you have the hotel next to it and don't worry, dude, we're not even going to scratch your shit.
Yeah,
It's like a guy
Don't worry,
parking
bro.
next to your Porsche. I'm going to say,
no.
hey, bro, I'm going to blow up my car, but I'm going to put a net over yours.
just be cool, man.
Don't sweat it.
Don't sweat it.
Don't sweat it. I'm just going to blow it up right next to your shit.
They should have they should build a solid steel enclosure, blow it up, and then dispose of.
Bro, can you imagine if you're the engineer?
Look at this. Look at what it says here. So it was originally to have risen 49 floors as a showpiece of the city center, which opened just as Nevada was entering the depths of the recession. The 4,000-room Aria Resort and Casino, along with the Mandarin Hotel, fewer than 400 rooms, and the all-suite 57-story Vidara, opened within a month of each other, but the Harmon stage shuttered. It wasn't the recession, but construction issues that kept the Harmon closed. Its construction plan was eventually scaled down by almost half, but then concerns remained that it would topple in an earthquake. Wow.
There's a new Macau hotel supposed to open there soon in a big area that's been under development for over 10 years.
In Vegas?
Yeah, I watched a documentary about it's probably talking about some of this. I think it's like the MGM crew or one of them. I don't want to say who because I don't know exactly, but they were developing a huge thing and it fell apart basically, and it's just been sitting empty for 10 years. And this Macau company is moving in, and it's supposed to open up in about a year or so, or if it's not opening sooner than that. A big multi-billion-dollar Asian hotel that all these Macau and Chinese people are supposed to come in and say Vegas.
How crazy would it be if Vegas got taken over by Chinese? They came in, guns blazing, and just built some unbelievable hotels because they're printing money over there. Just printing money.
So is my man Donald Trump, though.
Yeah, please get the fuck out of here with all that nonsense.
Watch your
Do you
P's
think
and Q's about Donald Trump
can
Joe.
hang with the triads? They're going to come over here with giant spaceships, zeppelins filled with diamonds, and just rain them down on Las Vegas. They're going to build a building made entirely of diamonds, all filled with hookers, all filled with tens.
Sign me the fuck.
They're going to drive everybody around at a Rolls Royce. No one's going to go to any other casino. They're going to take it to the most ultimate level ever.
I'm not mad at that.
Because if Macau really is what they say it is, if it really is 10 times Vegas, that means they're making 10 times as much money as Vegas.
True.
Remember that joke Sam Tripoli said that it was something about how girls will always be with the guys with money, no matter what. There's never a recession for hot chicks. Darth Vader, he goes, Darth Vader can come down, take over. And I'm killing the joke, but it was one of the best Sam Tripoli jokes
It's true,
ever.
though. Tripoli's
Do you remember it?
dead on.
Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
I remember. I can't do
Well,
it
that's why you
either,
see
though.
some ugly ass dudes with hot ass chicks.
That's true.
That's the only reason usually.
Well, if a guy's got mad paper, makes up for a lot of things.
There's hope for every man out there.
If you're an unattractive woman, mad paper gets you a gay guy pretending to be straight.
True. Ain't that a bitch?
That's what you get.
If you look like a warlock as a girl and you're a millionaire, it's like fuck.
So you
man.
think you think Bruce Jenner was kind of like that?
No. I think if you live with crazy bitches long enough, you become one.
No, did you
No
hear?
way.
No, Bruce
No
Jenner
way.
said he's always felt like a woman, even when he was a kid. He's always felt like a
he
woman.
was gay. It turns out he's gay the whole time. He was in the closet
no,
the whole
it's not
time.
gay.
No, he's not gay. He's just felt like
He's a
trapped
lesbian.
in a man's body.
That's the
He's a
crazy
woman.
thing. The crazy thing about a lot of these people that become transgender, there's so many different possibilities when it comes to sexuality.
Wait a minute, he
And
likes
that's something
chicks.
that
He still likes chicks.
That's something that a lot of us have a hard time accepting because we only have our own version of sexuality and gender. But some people are men, they're attracted to women, but they're attracted to women and wish they were a woman and were in love with a woman as a lesbian.
Whoa.
Like they will sacrifice their dick, they'll sacrifice the ability to come, they'll sacrifice their testicles, they'll sacrifice testosterone, they'll sacrifice their male gender and still be with women.
Bro, I got one for you. Have you heard of Lady Valor?
Yeah.
The fucking
Navy
Navy
SEAL.
SEAL.
Yeah.
This badass Navy SEAL who said she likes she, so he's a Navy SEAL from SEAL Team 1 to SEAL Team 6. And then he was just like, you know what? I've always wanted to be a woman. My entire life I felt like a woman. Straight dude now, you know, like trying to look like a woman in a dress, polka dot dress. Looks like me, really. Tattoos and shit, mascara on, teaching other Navy SEALs how to shoot and shit.
Is there a
Gangster,
chance?
man.
Is there a chance that the Bruce Jenner thing could be like a situation where he's coming out slowly? Because remember, Elton John he looked totally gay. He was flaming, but he denied it.
He was married,
and then
too.
he said he was bi. And then now he's full gay. So he came out first. He came out where he's bi. He didn't come out fully all the way. And so maybe Bruce Jenner's like, you know what? I can't come out and say I'm gay and I want to be a woman. Let me tell people I want to be a woman first, and then later.
I don't know, man.
Even Morrissey's saying, "Oh, I'm not gay. I'm asexual." Like that's what he said. He said he's asexual.
Bruce Jenner sat down with one of those fucking interviews, and I just read some details about it. He's come out saying, I felt like a woman my entire life.
I believe that.
Why would
I
you
believe
doubt?
that.
Why would you doubt that someone would be asexual? Because in a lot of ways, Stanhope is asexual at this point in his life. He doesn't have sex anymore.
What?
He's still a man, but he doesn't have sex anymore.
What?
Maybe his
He
dick don't work.
doesn't get hard anymore.
Maybe
not interested.
His testosterone just fucking...
Just booze.
Done.
Bam. Booze and cigarettes.
Wow.
He's having a great time.
Is
Doesn't
he?
care. Yeah, having a great time.
living life.
Yeah, loves it.
Teach their own.
He's not into.
He doesn't give a fuck. He's having a good time. I'm serious. He talks about it openly. He's like, he's down with the slide.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's different people, man. Everybody's different. I mean, Stanhope's not the dummy. That's just what his decision. He doesn't care. And there's some people that, like they might be asexual. Morrissey might be asexual. It might not be bullshit. It might be just this is how he is. If everybody,
Have you heard some of the Smith songs?
thankfully, no.
Okay.
I've heard a few of them, but they make me sad. I don't
Smiths
like
are
it.
awesome.
I don't like getting sad.
But they're it's obvious.
Is it all about Having sex with dudes?
No, you could just.
I don't think I've heard the songs.
You haven't heard of the Smiths?
Smith?
The Smiths with Morrissey, the singer.
Oh, no.
The Smiths. How old are you again?
31.
Okay, that's before your time. It's like the Cure, Depeche Mode, the Smiths,
no.
Morrissey. Old
I thought we were talking
What kind
about-
of music you like? Just hip hop?
No,
he is.
everything. I listen to everything.
Do you know this guy
Literally
is
everything.
such a rabid vegan that
Mariachi?
he won't let anybody
Yeah, I'm
who
down.
works for him. He won't let anybody who works for him eat meat.
This guy?
Yeah, when people working for him, like the crew, he won't let them eat meat. Like he like if you work for him on tour, you cannot eat meat.
Oh, fuck. I'd say fuck
So these
off.
guys get together. Well, the idea that he could dictate what someone's diet is hilarious. But he controls not just their physical body when they work for him, but what they put in their body when they're on tour with him. He does not allow them to eat meat. So the crew, they get together in one hotel room. They'll pick a hotel room and they order room service and just go off and have cheeseburgers and steak and shit, and they have to hide it from Morrissey.
Where'd you hear this?
Just heard from some kid that told Brendan Schaub that the
That Vegas is crumbling.
You're making that up?
no, someone
No,
did tell me
that's
that. A guy who's a guy who's a roadie. A guy
the
who's a
same
roadie
guy. We're the
who
same
actually
inside
works for
Some
him.
kid who heard it from Brendan Schaub. That'd
And
be
I've
the
never
worst.
heard of the band.
I heard it from a guy who actually worked for him.
Really?
The guy was a roadie.
I believe that.
Yeah. Well, he really feels strongly about it. Like, say if you hired a bunch of people and you found out that they like to eat babies, he'd be like, "Look, man, you can't fucking eat babies if you want to work for me. I don't care. Maybe eating
Little
babies is
different, but yeah.
a little different, but the idea is that he's so anti-animal cruelty that he doesn't want anyone around him working in any capacity that kills animals. He feels like they're murderers. I mean, I don't agree with him, but that's where he comes from.
If you found out Ari ate baby dogs, would you let him open for you?
I would try to convince him to not eat baby dogs.
It's tough. I'd have to talk with
It's like,
him.
dude,
The logical argument
dogs
is,
are great.
what is a lamb? What is lamb? Lamb is a baby sheep.
Exactly.
Mutton is a sheep.
I don't fuck with lamb either.
Lamb is
Or
delicious.
veal. I don't fuck with lamb or veal.
Both
Hate
delicious.
lamb chops.
I love lamb chops. Unfortunately, I don't eat veal.
Veal's so
look
fucked
at
up,
Morrissey
man.
cancels gig in Iceland after venue refuses to go vegetarian.
So he wants everyone to go vegetarian.
Yes.
Like no hot dogs.
Look at this. Singer was due to perform at the Harper Concert Hall in Reykjavik in Iceland.
Look
They
at
don't
Mick
fuck
Jagger.
around.
He's still a rock star. Look at Mick Jagger.
But listen to this request. Iceland doesn't have any fucking ground you can grow vegetables in, asshole. Like, you can't be a vegetarian in Iceland unless you're bringing in trucks load of food or unless you got some sort of a crazy fucking greenhouse in there.
Now look at that face right there. You think he's asexual?
No, that guy's sucking.
Of course, he's asexual. But I shall leave the Harpa Concert Hall to their cannibalistic, flesh-eating bloodlust, Morrissey said in a statement.
Real quick, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
Real
man.
quick.
Real quick, fuck this guy.
I love Iceland and have wanted to for a long time to return. That's hilarious. Is this recent?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What
February.
February? Wow, really recent. He's a nutbag.
Germany walked off the stage during his Poland show after being heckled by a fan.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Sounds like a real
Is he
bitch.
still claiming asexuality?
I don't
Jamie?
know. Why do you care?
He's all about it.
I
He's
wonder
like,
if he's gone through that.
Eddie's like, I
wonder
want to
if
know
that
if this guy wants to fuck or not. He might be saying yes to other dudes.
He's trying to fuck or no?
Eddie's like so hung up on the guy being asexual.
I just think he's lying.
Why would he
From
lie
the
about
Looks
that?
of it, yes.
I think he's sucking mad dick.
What makes you say that, though? Morrissey, unfortunately, I am not a homosexual. Wow. You know what, man?
Unfortunately.
This is what I think, dude. He's a human sexual.
Exactly.
Humasexual.
Humasexual. You know what I think?
I know what
think
that
if you
is.
just eat celery, your fucking dick don't work no more.
I agree. You're just giving us- I gotta agree.
The worst
I was dead
biologists, fucking commentators. We're commentating on biology. I agree.
I
All
gotta
my
agree with
evidence
you,
is
bro.
shown. If you have too much cabbage,
it's
your dick
clear.
don't work.
For the
clear.
record, my favorite singer of all time is Crazy Gay. It makes no difference
Who's
to me
that?
about.
Right. No need to talk about names. How dare you?
Well, the guys that have come out, like Rob Halford. I love Rob Halford.
I thought he was a famous guy.
Rob Halford is one of the most famous singers ever. He's awesome. He's openly gay.
Yeah.
He came out.
He's a bad
doesn't mean
motherfucker.
I'll still listen to Judas Priest. I don't give a shit.
Oh,
if
I
that guy's
don't. I
gay.
could give two
Well,
shits.
Eddie,
It makes
you,
no difference. I've just don't. I would say if
You wanna know
if you're
if they're
homosexual,
sucking
just
dick.
come out. If you're homosexual, just come out. Don't lie.
You know what I think, man? I think
Might lose fans.
the people that care about that, there's less of them and less of them every day. And I think if we just hang in there, as a civilization, I think racism, I think people that are homophobic, transsexual phobic, or transphobic, whatever they call it, people who give a fuck what anybody does as long as it doesn't hurt you or other folks, they're going to go away. They're not going to be around anymore. I think this is all just a blip in our evolution and our learning.
How long you think? How many years?
100
away?
years.
At least.
100 years.
At least with
no
racism.
no racism. 100 years. No homophobia. 100 years. All of it'll be out the window. There'll be like little blips here and there that'll shock the shit out of people.
Yeah.
We'll find out that there's still people that are terrible at raising children. But I think 100 years is several generations in the future. That's 2, 3, 4, whatever the fuck. What's a generation? What's the technical generation? How many
75 years?
No, but I don't think they consider a generation 75 years. I think it's like a 10 or 20 year period that they call it, like how long it is before if you're born where you can start fucking and having kids. Like how long? I think that's what they think of as a generation. I don't think it's a full life
20?
lifespan.
Mexico's 16.
Ah, how dare you? How dare you? How long is a generation?
Roughly accepted as the average period between
25 years.
parents and their offspring. That's all it really says.
Said 20.
It says right here, in general, we think of a generation as being 25 years from the birth of a parent to the birth of a child. Damn, these hookers are getting pregnant quick. 25, already having kids. Give yourself a chance, girl.
I know.
Go get a life. Go around. See the world.
I'll watch that shit on 16 Pregnant though.
Do you know what I watched the other day that I got obsessed with? Is that goddamn Addiction, My Strange Addiction show.
Oh yeah, it's a good show.
I watched 5 of those fuckers in a row.
Did you watch that girl eat the mattresses?
Yeah.
The bitch snacks on mattresses. You haven't seen this?
I haven't seen that one.
This
I
bitch
didn't see that
snacks
one. I
on
saw
her mattress.
5 different ones.
I saw
And then
one
she
of them.
ate her entire mattress and went to her mom's.
Oh my god.
The mattress Cookie Monster, the mattress monster.
There was another eating disorder one there too. What
They're
was,
all eating.
There
Oh my
she is.
god. Oh my god. She's eating a mattress.
Shit's put.
Look at her up
Must
there.
be calories.
Look at the one above it. A face full of mattress.
and what is that chick drinking? Gasoline?
Yeah, she's drinking
No,
gasoline.
what's
what
the
about
chick
the girl
on
with
the
the
far
giant
right?
titties?
Yeah, with the
What
big
is
ass
that one?
titties. She's eating mattresses.
What is
I
it?
need
My
to-
addiction to TL. What is she saying? Women has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh,
on
the surgery
plastic
one's
surgery.
crazy, too.
Yeah. What has she done to herself, Jamie? We need to know. Obviously, she hasn't gotten a boob job. Oh, I saw a girl the other day that was into eating those dryer sheets.
Oh yeah, I saw that bitch.
And they were too strong. So what she would do, if they were too strong, she would wrap them in toilet paper, fold them up, and eat the dryer sheets.
Dude, that one you skip by, the fucking guy, his girlfriend is his car. He makes love to his car.
Do you
And
believe that, though,
busted
man?
No, they showed him. That fool's like dry humping the car and
He's got
shit.
a 98 Monte Carlo. What do you expect? You would fucking 98 Monte Carlo, right? Guy doesn't.
sake,
At least he's fucking American.
Did you
Tell
ever
that.
eat paper as a kid?
Pretty happy about that.
You ever eat paper? as a kid?
No. What is it? Oh my God! Look at her tits. 38 KKK. She's Ku Klux Klan. She just wanted to get to K because it's a KKK thing.
Dude, that'd be fun for a night. Then you wake up next morning and be like, this is fucking weird.
Dude, her implants are 14 pounds. That would not be fun. That would
Oh,
be,
I
Really?
think you'd be surprised. I think it'd be a hell of a time.
well.
If
she
you're
could
scared,
never
I get it.
complain.
If you're scared, I 100% get it.
She couldn't complain about you putting it in her ass.
That's true.
She's got 14-pound implants. I mean, she could take some uncomfort.
Once tits get a certain size, it's a turn off.
Really?
Yeah, there's a
When
number.
they get too giant, it's like, ugh. I
What
just
is
see
the one
crazy
with
chick. I just
digging
see
in her ears?
Crazy chick.
Oh, you're
What does it
talking like
say?
Like
12 hours
Yeah.
every
What do we-
day,
what
she
do we need to
scrapes her
do?
ear
Yeah.
canal with scissors. Oh my God. Nail files and other sharp objects until she bleeds. Whoa.
There's a chick who ate soap.
Jesus Christ, that's
damn,
terrifying.
I could feel it.
Ooh, digging in her ears.
Could you date a
What's the
hot
next
ass
one?
chick?
Baby
Could you
powder?
put up with it if a chick was eating mattress all the time? But she's just a fucking smoke show.
just-
but she's eating your mattress when she comes over.
Let her know that you can't do that in front of me.
So she's like, babe. So you're watching TV. She goes, I'll be right back. Eats half your
Buy her a
mattress.
dope mattress. It smells like lavender. 5 ounces a day. This guy was snorting baby powder.
How's he stay alive?
Well, maybe that's like what everybody has always been snorting everywhere. When they thought they were getting cocaine, they weren't.
True, and this guy found a cheaper way.
The addiction began one day after, it's a woman, after she spilled baby powder and inhaled it by mistake. Over the last decade, it escalated. She loves the sensation, and now, instead of just sniffing the powder, Jay shoves it up her nostrils 12 times a day. What?
I mean, what's the side effects?
Dude,
of that?
5 ounces is a lot of baby powder.
It's a lot.
A pound is 16 ounces. Okay? Jesus Christ. This bitch is snorting a third of a pound. That's insane.
What if she's just doing this to cover up a coke problem?
Yeah,
They're like, no.
Just got this problem with the fucking baby
She
powder
could
shit.
always say, she could always, if she gets busted with coke, she goes, no, it's baby powder. Go, fuck you. And then you just send her a link.
Legit.
Boom. Click on that link, baby.
Strange addiction.
What a bizarre
There's articles written
show,
about me,
dude.
baby.
It's some weird shit, man.
Is that an ABC show? Why is it on ABC.com? Oh, it's on the news?
What if like every 5th line it's coke? She just mixes it up. She's just like tricking people.
That girl,
Smart.
she snorts mothballs? Oh, God. There's so many. Oh, this one, see the one with the glasses? Far left? This is a crazy one. I
Adult
watched this one
baby?
the other day. Let me tell you
let me
something.
see that.
She's an adult baby. She's transgender. She was born a boy, decided she wanted to be a girl, wears diapers and pajamas, likes to be a baby, wears pigtails.
How old
and
is she?
Likes to pee her pants. She loves to pee her pants.
I want to see it.
That's not it. That's not the one. That's a good point. She's biting into a fucking rock.
How are your teeth?
Oh my God.
He goes, yeah, but real
Oh
quick,
my
she's eating rocks.
God. But we all
Wow.
know in your life, we've all met someone who is so fucking crazy. You go, you know what? I think it's real. Widow eats her husband's ashes.
Oh, I've seen that. That one's sad.
That's not crazy.
No, that one's
Dark.
sad. That one's super dark.
That's dark.
Baby feeding.
Adult baby.
Oh
feeding.
shit! Click that.
That one of the guy eating rocks. looks
Oh my
fucking-
God! Look at her, the baby powder chick.
Dude, that's coke.
So
That's
crazy.
coke. She's like, no, it's baby powder.
Yeah, that looks like coke. That looks like coke.
Where
to
did she
me.
get her baby powder? Well, he said it to me.
It's a baby powder.
This guy's really fucking his car.
Oh,
He's
let's see
balls
that
deep
guy.
in the
Let's see that guy
exhaust.
with
It's just balls deep.
Is that a dude who's in love with real dolls?
Yeah,
Let's see
real
that. I
dolls.
want to see that.
That's so
Can we click on
strange.
that?
Can we click on it?
I want to see the real dolls.
Oh my God! People
I think
Because if
he has a couple too.
it's just a picture. Well, we'll just. I guarantee you could find
Is
it.
there a video somewhere?
They're,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they're available online. God, this girl's
Chugging
drinking
gasoline? How the
gasoline.
fuck are you alive?
This girl's eating cat food. Well, that's just protein. The cat food is the least impressive.
Yeah, the cat food. It's like
Eating a mattress is next level shit.
mattress is some shit, and she devoured that thing.
Oh, there was another one that was a pro bodybuilder, a woman who's addicted to bodybuilding.
What is she
What is
eating?
she addicted to? What is she doing?
Looking sexy as fuck.
Barf. She's got little cat turds coming out of her mouth.
No,
That's
she
your
just
girl.
dropped some things between her titties, man.
Yeah, cat turds.
Yeah,
She's got a
that's
whole
tough.
mouthful of them. You gonna stick your dick in there? This is the one. I'm addicted to being an adult baby.
Where's
that
these
might be the
videos?
worst
Can we
one.
click
It was a
videos
weird
on these
one,
bitches?
man. It was a
Urine
weird
drinker.
one. Weird one, man. The baby one was really weird because I saw her point on a lot of things. She was talking about how good it must feel to pee into the diaper.
What
And I was
the
like, damn, I
fuck,
bet
man?
that does feel good. She was like the feeling of release and then the warmth, wetness of the diaper.
Not mad at
I was
that.
like,
Right
yeah,
away. Yeah, I
kinda
can get
feel
that.
it.
I can see
I
that.
can feel like you talking to people and you're just like, oh,
Embrace it.
Just fucking. I take those gorilla piss though, man.
yeah,
That
but it
shit's
feels good. It's
it
warm.
does.
It's all over your balls.
Only for about 10 seconds.
And then you start smelling
There you
like
go.
Yeah.
ammonia.
Yeah,
The
and then
real
it's
doll.
cold.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. He still loves his real doll. What does that mean? Still.
They got in a fight.
Well, there's a whole.
You got to be a weird fucking dude, man.
Well, do you do?
She is kind of hot though.
But he's like in full play mode. Like he pretends that it's a real
Yeah.
person.
She's out of his league.
Could you imagine though if a real woman was so far out of your reach that this was the alternative? If you look behind that guy, back that up a second. Look behind that guy on the shelf. What is that? Is that all porn? That's exactly what that is. Look at that. That mother pause that shit right there.
How do you know that's porn?
I guess. Like they're DVDs. Who the fuck has DVDs?
It's true.
It's
A massive
2015.
DVD collection like that.
This fucking dude is jacking it. Those are DVDs of porn. That's the only thing that sells in DVDs today. If it wasn't for porn, DVDs would be off the market. They wouldn't even have. They'd be
I
cassette
can't
tapes.
believe anyone buys DVDs.
Those bitches would be
regardless.
8 tracks. There's
People want
some
the
people.
hard copy. They want.
They want Blu-ray. They want HD. They want it to be able to pause the remote, and they don't want the government to know they're downloading it.
Oh, who gives a
Maybe they got a
fuck?
shitty internet connection. Okay, maybe they don't want their jacking to be dependent upon their internet connection.
It's true.
You know,
It's on your phone.
that guy's whacking it for sure. Well, he's not. He's fucking his real doll. right?
He must have just got turned down so many times. He's like, fuck this noise.
He might not have even made a swing. He might not have even ever stepped to the plate.
I'm not gonna lie.
Look at him.
It looks like he swung at some dicks. Let's be honest here. With that haircut like that.
Hey, they're getting better and better.
You know what's hilarious about the show? Is this fucking counselor guy that has to come in and talk to each person who has an addiction.
Oh, I know.
Whether it's a guy or a gal. If there's different counselors all the time.
What is this guy saying? What could he possibly
You don't
be
think he's like,
saying?
motherfucker, you don't
Look at that.
No, I know this is fucking weird.
Look at the camera setup. How low tech is this show? They got a GoPro behind that dude's right shoulder. I'm serious. They're on TV. Look at that GoPro. That's the video we're watching. We're watching GoPro video.
Fuck.
Look at this dude.
He's in love, though.
But they get this counselor that comes in and pretend she's got a dog collar on. The guy's a dick.
If he's happy, though, who gives a fuck? Why you gotta bring a counselor? He looks
Why
happy
does he
as
always have to
shit.
put collars on her?
Yeah, that is weird.
Owns those chicks.
He has
kinda
good taste,
does,
though.
but-
That's a good dog.
I remember,
right there.
I think I saw this one. He has a couple, man.
Just back that up real quick, and you see exactly what it looks like when he's fucking it. Not right there. Watch when we
That
see
looks
him
like
face to
a
face.
young Rose McGowan.
A little bit, but not
tad.
real. Watch this. When you see him like face to face with it, yeah, right, that face
Yeah,
right there.
girl.
That's the fuck face. Yeah,
Oh.
chewing gum, slinging dick on her. Yeah,
Slinging dick. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like he has a piece on him.
humped over like a letter C.
If you were,
Jumbo shrimp.
what do you think the average year is generally in prison where 40, 50, 60 years where you suppress your sexuality so much that you start thinking about dudes?
Couple hours.
Is it
Yeah, I'd give
40
it a
years?
day. I'll give it a day. I'm in there. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start sucking some dick.
Did you see the picture of this? It's a controversial picture that's been going around lately of these two guys that are standing up, and they got a belt around this dude's neck, and the dude's on his knees, and he's got a black eye, and they're like making gang signs in front of the
I haven't
camera.
seen it.
It's pretty
Sounds
crazy.
awesome.
It's pretty crazy, man. See if you can
Pull it
find
up.
it, Jamie.
How long do you
There's
think it is?
There's
What
two
is it?
dudes. Hold on, let me explain it to Jamie. So he's searching it. There's two dudes that are two young African American fellows that are throwing up gang signs, and in front of them is a dude who is on his knees, and he's got a belt around his neck and a black eye. And the dude was doing 8 years, I think, for armed robbery or something along those lines. And apparently they're just beating his ass and making him their dog or whatever the fuck they want to do with him.
Well, this is a picture they took in prison?
Yeah,
Who the
picture
fuck
they
has
took in
cameras?
prison. Somebody like tweeted it or something.
Yeah,
Somebody
who
got
does
it,
have
put it
cameras
out.
there?
They do, man. They
Like,
just
hold
don't
on,
just have
hold on,
cameras.
dog.
They have phones. They get phones in there. They get all kinds of drugs in there. That's it. That's the picture. Look at this. Georgia gang launch attack on, what does this say?
God damn.
That's crazy.
Is there a worse job
Look at
in the
that.
world? A gimp in prison?
Mom's furious. Teen men launch gang attack on her son, 18, to prison cell, then tie a leash around his neck and pose for a Facebook photo despite being behind bars. Wow. Hunched down with a swollen eye in front of two shirtless young men. One of them was holding a leash. Barry's told family members that he was jumped by 10 other inmates and guards couldn't check on him until 6 hours after the incident. Whoa. Investigating believe the incident was gang-related. Oh, my God. She wants assurance from the department that he will be able to pay his debt to society without being killed. Look at that
Killed?
fucking picture. Look at that
They
picture.
might be fucking
Back
him in
that
the
up,
ass,
Jamie, so we
man.
get a look at that picture. Holy shit, that's scary. Imagine being that guy and that's your life. Back that up, Jamie. So
I don't mean to laugh, but could
Look
there
at
be a
that.
worse scenario?
Look at that, man. That is crazy. That dude's eye is
That's the
fucked
worst.
up.
There's embarrassing pics that you don't want on the internet, but that's the worst one.
That's the worst picture of all time if you're that guy.
How crazy
I'd
is
rather
that?
have a dick
Look,
pic out.
And
One
that's a
guy-
good picture to deter people from committing crime.
You're right.
Actually, it's a good picture to show that people learn when you put them in jail. They really change. They change their ways. They don't continue gangbanging. The guy's pulling the trigger at the camera. The other guy's throwing up a gang sign, and he's got a leash around a dude who's got a fucked up face.
You don't know that's a gang sign. That could be Mork and Mindy.
Could be.
Could be like
no.
Star Trek.
Could be Star Trek.
You just
Live long and prosper.
yeah, science.
Fuck.
God,
man.
that guy on the bottom is just like fuck.
Fuck. That's a crazy way to live. That's a crazy way to live, man. This poor guy's got to live like that for 6 hours until the guards come and chase on him. And then what happens? Did they put him in solitary?
Yeah, he's probably hoping
Yeah.
that's
Well,
the best case scenario for
if he
him.
does, he's going to have to do his whole time in solitary.
You
does
thought
he-
Andy Dufresne had it bad. Homeboy's fucking. He's in some shit. Andy Dufresne from Shawshank Redemption.
Oh.
He'd fight off the lady boys.
Wow, powerful, strange reference.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Super
this guy
strange. All I reference is movies.
That's hilarious.
He's
but
like
at least
a
he
real
referenced-
shitty
How
Andy
do you have
Dufresne.
time to train, watch all these movies, and then know every goddamn fight like an encyclopedia?
I don't
Do you
know.
watch fights twice, or all you need to do is watch them once?
Usually once.
Once, and you remember.
But you got to remember, I do those shows for Fight Pass UFC now, so I research a lot of shit.
Okay.
There's a dude. There's another photo of him with his eye all fucked up.
Look at him on the left, good times. Look at him on the right,
What did he
sucking
do?
dick.
What did
getting
he
punched
do?
in the eye.
Choked him to sleep, it says.
Oh.
What did he do? Who knows? It says they're gang related.
Aggravated battery, robbery, and theft of a motor
It
vehicle.
says jump by 10 people, son.
Fuck, man. That's terrifying. Being in jail and knowing that you're in jail with a bunch of other prisoners and that there's no one watching out for you, no one protecting you. That's the terrifying thing about being in jail.
Do you fight back, or do you just like, you know what, fuck it, tear this ass
You
up?
have to decide whether or not it's worth it. You could die, and if you don't die, you could be unbelievably injured to the point where you're never the same person again, or you could just deal with their shit for 8 years and succumb and then get out and never be the same person again because you've been diminished by a bunch of men who've beaten you down. You'll have PTSD.
I'd rather
Would you
die.
fight? If there's 10 guys, would you fight?
Yeah, 100%.
You would fight? 100%.
Who knows what happens in your mind if you know you're never getting out of there.
I agree.
You that's a different animal. You got to think like this is my new world. I have to figure out how I handle this
If they
world.
tied you up and you knew it was inevitable, they got you. They got you hog-tied and they're ready to go, and they asked you, you want to go dry, syrup, or jelly?
or peanut butter
Or your own spit. Or your own spit. You could spit on their dicks.
on his hands.
Yes. What do you want? Dry?
Dry? What was the other one?
Syrup? Jelly?
Oh,
or your own spit?
Jelly all day, though.
Jelly?
Jelly all day. Is it raspberry jelly?
Whatever kind
But
of.
it's going to be in your asshole.
It's
What do you care
prison
what it
jelly.
tastes
Raspberry all
like?
day.
It's prison jelly, so it's going to be
Well,
those
'cause
little,
raspberry
those little
has-
containers. You know what I mean? The little flip.
I know, but raspberry has those little seeds that lubricate, your asshole a little bit, I feel like.
It's kind of fucked up that they take people like in jail and they make them be around other people that are also everyone is at their youngest, most horniest, which is like a lot of violent criminals are between the age of 19 and 23. Like there's been studies done. Brian Cal and I were talking about this on the last podcast that we did from the car. That if you removed all the 19 to 23-year-old males in our society, violent crime would drop by like 90%.
Shit.
Some
son.
crazy number.
Who came up with that?
They just did studies on the amount of people that commit violent crimes and when they commit
That makes
violent
sense.
crimes, the age for young males. It's very, very high.
But they
So-
always say in the prison system, you go in with whatever, your bachelor's of crime, and you come out with your
Masters.
Masters, yeah. They always say that.
Yeah,
Because you're
well,
around other criminals who know their shit, man.
And
it's not
you-
like you're going in and you're learning positive shit.
It becomes your culture too.
Yes.
Like you get out. A lot of guys are habituated where they get out and they're fucked. They don't know how to like hang out in
Repeat
the regular
offenders, man.
world. What a shitty system. And the fact that someone could do one of those and make money, and then you find out there's guys like that judge in Pennsylvania that was locking young kids up in
haven't heard that.
juvenile just to get the money. He was getting kickbacks from the prison.
Fuck, man.
So he was taking kids and railroading them and sending them downriver and making money off of them.
Holy fuck.
And one kid committed suicide. His mother was at the trial screaming at the guy. It was dark.
Did the guy get put away?
Forever.
You have to be.
Forever.
What
How
a
did they bust
piece
him?
of shit.
I don't know. It's a good question.
That is so fucked up, man.
That story bothered me so much I didn't even want to read into it. The idea that some
That's
guy...
happening a lot, though, isn't it? The private prisons and all that shit.
Well, that is a specific case when they're talking about juvenile offenders. This guy was sending juveniles that were innocent to like these detention camps.
How much was he making?
I don't know.
Damn, that's
enough
fucked
that he
up,
did
man.
it. He made hundreds of thousands of dollars
Sure.
over a period
And then
of time.
he went to jail.
Fuck yeah. They're gonna fuck him
He's
up
super
in jail.
screwed.
He's fucked. The idea that a judge put people in jail for money and now he's in jail, they're gonna fuck that guy up. That guy might not make it.
He shouldn't.
He shouldn't. I agree. I mean, that's karma. That's justice. You ruin kids' lives. You take them and
Forever.
you stuff them in with kids like those guys, and they do something like that to them.
And
This
then,
guy,
and then you have guys like
2,000 lives.
2,000. Look at that fucking devil.
Oh my god.
Created
Oh my
fake.
God. Look at this. This guy went to jail because he created a fake humorous MySpace page about her school's vice principal. 12, cursed at another student's mother. 17, did nothing at all. It didn't matter.
Damn, man.
Kids for Cash is a documentary. Oh my god.
I'm going to be all
It's
over
called
that.
Kids for Cash. The documentary?
Yeah.
Or is it on
Wow.
Netflix?
I'm sure.
I don't know.
Dude. This
Oh
is
my
crazy.
God. He made $2.2 million
As a finder's fee?
as a finder's fee for the construction of a for-profit facility which housed these so-called delinquents. Oh my God. He sentenced around 3,000 children in a similar manner. Oh my God.
That guy should go to prison and just get ass raped every morning.
Well, he's doing 28 years, which means he could probably get out in less than that, but most likely he won't make it. God
no,
damn
he's
it.
fucked in there.
My God, what a fucking piece of shit that guy is. The idea that a human being could do that to a kid, though.
Crazy, huh?
It's just terrifying. It's just terrifying. It's just terrifying that someone would have that in their DNA. To have that in their brain where
And
they
then-
could accept that.
And then you have guys like, you see that documentary, The Jinx, on HBO?
Yes.
Holy shit. You have that guy like Robert Durst who got away with murder. He chopped dude's limbs off and his head off. He got busted. He admitted he killed the guy. But he says, hey, I had to do that because I accidentally killed him. And I didn't think anybody was going to believe me. So I thought, I better chop off all his limbs and his head and throw him in the river.
Oh my
And he
God.
got off.
That's so
Because of money,
crazy.
yeah.
Because he said it was self-defense.
And it finally caught up with him.
But he didn't call the cops. He just decided nobody was going to believe him, so he had to chop the dude up, and he got away with it.
God damn, that's so crazy.
Totally good. And on top of that, when they first arrested him, you saw it, right?
Yeah.
When they first arrested him, he posted bail and skipped town.
Yeah.
So he was a fugitive.
Dipped out. What the
Then they
fuck?
finally catch him. They catch him
And he murdered
shoplifting.
somebody.
They catch him shoplifting.
He's a millionaire.
He admits
Shoplifting.
he murdered the guy.
Yeah.
And chopped him up, but he said he did it because he didn't think people were going to believe him because his wife was missing and they think he did it.
His neighbor went missing. His wife went missing.
That's where it all
his
started.
Best
His
friend
wife
went missing.
His wife went missing. No, he killed his best friend. His wife went missing. They never found the body. So for 10 years, her family suspected, and they knew he did it because she was always saying, he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. He's going to fuck me up. He's going to kill me. And then one night she disappeared and he had an alibi of, she never showed up or she came and I dropped her off at the train. I don't know where she went. We were having a lot of trouble. So maybe she just left me. People just leave, And so they never found the body. So they just let it go. And he's an heir of like a gazillionaire who owns skyscrapers
His
in
family
New
did,
York.
yeah.
He had a lot of power, a lot of money, and he got away with making his wife disappear. They still haven't found the body.
They think there's another case too from a health food store in Vermont. There was a girl who was working in that town. A young girl disappeared.
That's another one. They didn't talk about that in the
this is a
documentary.
new
They didn't,
one.
but it came out after.
This is a new
Oh.
one. They're connected to him.
Whoa.
Yeah, that might have been the first one he killed.
That was one of the greatest documentaries I've ever
The
seen.
last one's insane. When he goes to the bathroom, he's all, way to go. Like talking to himself
Yeah.
like an asshole.
Yeah, he
He's
got
like, did I
busted.
kill him? Of course. I killed
Of course
all
they
of
killed. They
them.
got me. Of course. He's like talking. He doesn't realize the mic is still on.
Yeah,
He's in the
he's
bathroom.
going to the bathroom.
Talking to himself, confessing. Because they busted him.
Jesus Christ.
That's
They're
one of the
saying that's
craziest
not enough
stories.
evidence, though. Like his lawyer's like, dude, if you think that's enough evidence, we can go try right now. I'm gonna shit all over your story.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, he's like
But what about the letter that the killer wrote to the police department? It's his writing.
dude, that was great. Have you seen it?
Do you see? You never see a guy go like in True Romance when they talk about pantomimes when people lie. If you ask them a question direct and they lie, if they're lying, there's like things they do. They scratch their head or there's like a tick when they answer. There's something. Girls have like 13 things they do. Guys have 9. Something like that. And that's what people detectives, that's what they look for. That's what they keep asking questions, and they just have a camera on your face. They review the camera. That's how they see if you're lying. Your twitches. And man, when they said, "Is this your writing?" He goes, "Yes, that's my writing." And he goes, "Boom, boom." His face goes white. He goes like this.
No, he started gagging. Yeah. They're like,
Yeah.
"Is this your writing?" He goes,
He starts burping. Yeah.
He's like, "Oh God, no."
And he does this too. This is the ultimate. This is usually what they look for is like they go, "What were you that last night?" Well, I was, and I was,
Yeah, he kept touching his face.
I don't know what the fuck. I was, you know what I mean. You're doing all these things. He went like this.
The gagging's what gave it
pantomime
away.
ever. Oh yeah, and then the gulp, and then the burping, and when he's in the bathroom saying, "Why did you burp?" The burping.
He's like, "It's so obvious." Talking to himself.
Oh my God, that's so crazy. Well, yeah, the pressure of lying that long must be overwhelming.
Man,
He must have been a smart dude because so many investigators came after me at the same story over and over. But the thing that fucked him is the way he spelled Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
He spelled it with an extra E. So the killer killed a lady and sent a letter, said the cadaver's here with the address, and he spelled Beverly with an extra E.
Well, the reason why he killed the chick, it was all about his wife. He made his wife disappear. So for 10 years, he got away with it. But he had his best friend was some chick who was the daughter of a big mob boss. So he was really connected with the mob. So that was the only chick who knew. She was his publicist during the 10 years when people were accusing him. They ended up dropping the case. They could never find a body. So she knew. She ended up moving to fucking L.A. She was a writer. They still kept in touch. But the wife who was missing, her family would always tell the investigators, go interview that chick, Sharon something. Go interview that chick. That chick knows. Go question her. And then when they were finally going to do it 10, 15 years later, they were going to reopen it and go question that chick. He's in New York. She's dead. She gets blown away, and it just so happens he flew to California like that the day
so
before.
Obvious.
But
It's
he was in
fucking
Northern California because
stupid.
I was in Northern California, and they track him driving down because they track him
It's
driving.
so
but he
weird,
goes,
man.
you can't. He goes, I was in California. He goes, but you can't put me in L.A.
Why is he got to kill people all the time?
He has a great line there. She's like, well, what are you doing in California? California's a big state.
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh,
God.
but the thing is,
All
it all
that
stems.
evidence.
It all stems from. I guess his dad he had like 4 or 5 brothers and sisters, and his mom committed suicide, jumped off the top of the house.
Yeah.
But the dad goes, "Your mom's about to do something." Only wakes him up, brings him to the window, like, "Look at your mom." The mom commits suicide, jumps off. Dark.
Right in front of him.
In
He
front
said,
of
"Your
him.
mom's about to do something," so he wants him to watch.
He wakes. He's the only kid. He wakes up, grabs him, and goes, "Check out your mom out there." And he's like, "What?
He wanted his mom.
He wanted his son to see what his mom was doing." Yeah.
Killing
That's
herself.
what he said. But all his defense was always about, feel sorry for me. I
felt sorry for him.
It was all. That's what he
Just kidding.
said. That's
But
what he said.
It
He was
did
so
create a
full of shit.
monster. It did create a monster.
What if his dad killed his mom in front of him?
Well, really, what it was is he got rid of his wife. So the only reason he murdered that chick was because she was going to start talking 10, 15 years later. So he had to kill her.
What about the neighbor?
So he killed her. The neighbor, because then he kills her, and then he disappears and dresses up like a chick and rents a house in Arizona or
fakes like
Texas.
a
Texas.
mute chick in Texas.
So that no one
Yeah.
talks to him. He's like an old lady. So after he kills her, he's in Texas hiding out. And he had this neighbor that eventually he started talking to after a while. And then he ended up telling him who he was. And then he had to kill him too because he knew. Like, it was just really obvious.
He looks like shit too.
He had to
How's
kill
he
him
killing
because he
everyone?
knew. He was killing.
How's he getting away with this? He looks like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He looks like Mr. Burns, bro. He looks like Mr. Burns just fucking
just
shooting.
shooting him. He just
How
shooting
is he
him.
killing anybody?
Well, he's chopping bitches up too.
And then check this out.
That would be
check this out.
That would take forever.
So the neighbor that he told his wife disappeared.
Look
There
at
he
him.
is.
Look
It's great.
at
That
him.
guy. Guy's beautiful.
great.
Great skin.
And so he has to kill his neighbor in Texas because he knows everything. So he chops off his arms, his legs, and his head. He puts them in plastic bags. He throws them in the lake. The next morning he comes to see if they floated up, and they floated up. So he's like, fuck, all these body parts right there. So he says, fuck it. He grabs the head because he shot him in the head and disappeared with that. They never found the head. They found the body, obviously. They checked the fingerprints. They went to the guy's house. They started interviewing the landlord and the neighbor. Go, who lives here? They go, some mute old lady. Then they figured out, oh shit, this is the dude that fucking did it. He gets busted. He gets arrested. Post bail, disappears. They catch him shoplifting a sandwich like a week later. So then he goes to trial. But he was wanted for the murder for that lady in California and still his wife. But Texas said, we're going to try him here. We got him. Open and shut. He's done. He was done, dude. There was no way he was going to get out
Don't
of
say
it.
any more. I want to watch this fucking thing. Don't say any
We've
more.
just
I think
told
you've
you
already
literally
spoiled it.
everything.
No, but it's not. But
Literally every
Okay.
detail.
No, but it isn't
Literally.
about that. It's not about that. They tell you all that right away.
We've done this whole story on the podcast several times, though. We have, right?
Jinx?
Who was it that talked about it?
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura. Tom Segura
shit.
told the
Okay,
whole story.
Okay. All right.
Not as with enthusiasm as
Tom
Eddy
Segura was
Bravo.
pretty enthusiastic.
You know what?
No, man, but Eddie is on it. I feel like you've seen it multiple times. I gotta be honest.
I saw it once because there's 6 parts. There's
know.
6 parts.
6 hours?
6 hours
It
straight.
is 6
Good
hours.
series.
Just go to the last part.
Dude, HBO fucking rules that. HBO Go, get the fuck. You just go bam.
I agree.
You know what? I'm not a big fan of old music at all. Frank Sinatra was like, I don't give a fuck about Frank Sinatra.
I watched that.
Did you watch that documentary? I'm a big Frank Sinatra fan.
I almost wore a fucking hat
Holy
here because of
shit.
Frank.
His story?
It's fucking dope.
God damn. He was huge. He got huge really quick, like in the 40s, and was massive. Left his wife and
Real
2
ladies,
kids,
man.
and married Ava Gardner, like the Angelina Jolie at the time. As soon as he married her, his career went to shit. The labels dropped him. The movies, no one wanted to do movies with him. Dude,
Why? Because he got divorced?
No, because it was just a new time. Elvis came in, and it was a new time.
He was a drunk too. He's fucking up.
He was
it was a new kind of music,
fucking
right?
everything. He was just a wild
Self-sabotage a little
dude.
bit.
He was in the early 50s. He was washed up, dude. He was done. Ava Gardner's trying to fucking get away
She's a
from
dime
him.
piece.
She's good. She's doing movies in Europe trying to get away from, and he's on planes stalking her and going after. And she loved him, but she was done with him.
Yeah.
And so he was rock bottom, and he read this script From Here to Eternity. I don't know how he got the script, but there was a part in From Here to Eternity that he thought he could play and nail, and he begged the studio, please give me one more chance. I could do this. And they didn't want to do it, so Ava Gardner puts the call in and says, just give him a shot. He
For
could do it.
$3,000.
He did.
For $3,000.
So he did it. Dude, and while he was making the movie, everybody knew that the movie was going to be big, and then Frank Sinatra was going to make a big comeback. So with that heat, Capitol Records signed him and gave him another chance. So the movie comes out, he wins the fucking Oscar, and his new album that came out fucking blew up. So now he's 100 times bigger than he's ever been. He's a monster. Starts his own record company. Starts his own movie company. Man,
Don't tell anymore. I'll watch that
his
too.
story
Well, no, he
is
just
incredible.
told you everything again.
Jesus.
He just
It's a
told you
Spoiler
everything
alert
again.
at Bravo.
Dude,
Wait,
Frank's
did you see? Did you see Going Clear?
I'll watch
Scientology.
It. Jesus Christ.
Yes, the Scientology.
Did you see
one.
Going Clear?
No,
Scientology.
but I read some of the book.
That shit is insane.
It's amazing.
Let's not talk
I'm-
about that. I
their
don't want to get
business.
followed and shit.
No, I'm sorry. No, I converted.
They're
I
cool.
watched that and I converted.
Hey, dude, Christianity is way crazier than
oh,
Scientology.
I did so fucking agree.
Come on. A bearded guy up in the clouds?
Or an alien that takes you out of a volcano.
Yeah. What?
What's worse?
What's worse is the guy who was obviously mentally ill created this religion. Well, obviously.
I think he was brilliant.
There he goes.
You know, he wrote more books than anybody ever.
Yeah.
He published more books than anybody. No one's even
Halford.
close.
They're so bad you could write them in a day.
Yes.
That's
There
why.
you go.
Have you ever read Battlefield Earth?
Absolutely not.
LRH.
Battlefield Earth.
Don't say that about LRH.
Battlefield
How dare
Earth.
you.
If you watch the movie, it's a fucking amazingly bad movie. It's a movie with John Travolta and Forrest
Yeah.
Whitaker. Forrest
Yeah.
Whitaker plays a giant alien. John Travolta. It's so
Oh,
bad.
they said it's the worst movie ever, right?
It's up
That's
there.
what I've heard.
It seems like a sketch on Saturday Night Live, like a parody of a really bad science fiction film. This is it. It's so bad. John Travolta defends it. How dare he? And this is all based on an L. Ron Hubbard book about, alien invaders. And
Dude, they were saying
stupid
Travolta
shit.
wants to get out, but they have
can't.
too much dirt on him.
Who says that?
This documentary.
You can't get out now, son. It's too late.
No,
It's
you're
too
too
late.
deep,
It's too
my
late.
That's
man.
what they
Too
do,
deep.
man.
They scare
get
me.
you to confess all your shit, and they record it. That's what they
Blackmail.
do. That's how they get you.
Tom
Allegedly.
Cruise is balls deep in it, though.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
It's also a gang.
Yeah.
It's a cult.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
You
When
know
you're in a
what?
gang, they'll protect
if
you.
I had to pick a religion to be totally 100% devoted to and be real, it would be Scientology.
Fuck off.
It would be. They
have a lot of the things you
Dude,
like.
you know what they
Aliens.
did?
There's some cool
Aliens?
people.
No, but you know what? They
Real estate.
made the IRS make
know.
them.
That was
They
pretty
went
dope.
after the IRS. All the Scientologists got together because the IRS was going to bury them for billions and billions of dollars because from back taxes. They weren't paying taxes because they were saying, hey, we're a religion. Fuck you guys. We're a religion just like all your other religions. So the IRS said, you are not a fucking religion. This is not a religion. You owe $5 billion in taxes. So what they decided to do is they filed each one of them, all the Scientologists, all filed
Sued them, right?
lawsuits against the IRS and went after different people individually. They all did. So they flooded them. So they're like, oh, shit, how do we make this shit go away? Just make us a religion. And they go, fuck it, you're a religion. And
They've done some
forced
gnarly
it.
shit.
That's
That
gnarly,
Al
dude. That's
Hubbard
powerful.
is fucking insane.
But the guy that took over after he died, I forget his name, Miskovich or something.
He
It's
looks like
a-
Tom Cruise.
Ooh, that guy.
He looks intense.
That
Did you
guy
see
is
all
a-
the shit that they wrote about all the people that were in Going Clear? Like all the character assassinations?
Oh, really?
Yeah, see See if you see Scientology response to going clear.
Oh, there's two. I'm sure there's two sides to every story.
Hey, I just want to make it really clear. If I had to pick a religion, I would pick Scientology. That's all I'm going to say.
You're crazy.
They're fucking badass. Tom Cruise.
Great
come on, get the fuck
documentary,
outta
though.
here.
Seems like it's a good one to be in show business.
Yes.
Right?
You get to hang out with Tom Cruise and John Travolta, dude from 70 Show, the guy with the fro.
Jenna Elfman,
Fuck yeah. There's
I
a lot
wonder
of
who
cool.
else is in it.
They party hard.
Dharma and Greg. They party hard? I thought they don't even drink.
Yeah. They don't?
I thought they don't drink.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Is that true? I heard they have savage parties with sex parties. You know what?
I'm not
Maybe I'm
into
thinking
that.
about Mormons.
I might have made that up. I might be confused.
Get my cults mixed up.
I know. It's tough.
They're all cults.
I'm eating. Let's wrap this bitch up.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We just did a 4-hour podcast. I'm
proud of you
something
guys.
close
Yeah.
to it, right? I'm proud of you too.
everyone.
Guys showed awesome stamina.
Damn. We got cardio.
To wrap this up, Mirko Krokop is a bad motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Mirko Krokop, respect.
That's one of the greatest fights of all time right there.
That was impressive.
That's intense, Eddie.
That was one of the greatest
Ever.
fights. Come on. Come rematch. He's getting his ass kicked. We gave up on him. It was over. It was fucking over. He mounted him twice.
I agree.
He's beating that
He
ass.
now mounted him twice. I
him
think
open?
In hindsight, he should have went for that arm more diligently and made. He should have finished him from the mount.
Should have
when
made
you get
it
on the
count.
mount, you don't camp out on the mount and you finish the fight. The quickest way to
If you have
finish the
endurance
fight.
issues,
Yeah, because
That's what
it
he's
happens a
doing.
lot. It happens a lot more than you think. A guy will mount a guy, and then the next round he gets knocked out.
what's next for Krokop before we end?
I don't know, man, but that's a big win.
I think that's a good retirement
What if he just goes
fight.
on a revenge tour?
He
He's
said
like,
he
I
was
want
gonna
to
be-
kill Brendan. What if you did that
He said he was going to go back to the gym. I mean, you hear him?
in 2 weeks?
Yeah, he said he
For sure,
seemed
take some
fired
time
up.
off.
I don't know.
He seemed
Take a little time
fired
off.
up.
Yeah, he did.
2 weeks
Take
in a
some
lot.
time
I think
off. He
it-
took some hits to the face.
Fuck yeah, he did.
If he decides to go out on that high note, I ain't gonna hate him, right?
I hope he does.
Right? Why
I don't
not?
want to see him keep fighting till he loses.
That's a great fight to go out on.
Hell yeah.
That would be an
that's the end
all-time
of a
great-
movie. That's a great
all-time
end.
great ending.
Yeah.
It's like a Clint Eastwood movie.
Yep. And then boom, the credits roll right
Fuck
there.
yeah. It's not going to happen that way, but yeah, I like it.
The crazy thing is we had totally given up on him. You know, when he was getting mounted and he was getting beat up, we're like, God damn, Gonzaga's just, his jiu-jitsu's too good.
You know the name
We
of
were
the
saying it's going to
documentary?
wear him out.
The name of the
true,
movie
too.
is Good Cop, Crow Cop.
I'm not mad at that.
All right? I'm just throwing that out there.
Another documentary.
No.
Come on. Give it up.
How good are these fucking pro bars? We don't even sell these things. We gotta start selling them. They're so fucking good. I tell people not to eat on camera.
Wasn't he
Try
a
not to.
policeman? He was a policeman. Oh, that's right. That's why
That's why they call him Crow Cop,
Okay.
Croatian cop.
Well, he's a he's in the anti-terrorist squad
Anti-terrorism team, yeah.
in Croatia. Ugh.
And he's on the government now. He's on the...
Still?
yeah, pretty sure.
How the fuck is he trained?
I think he just kicks shit nonstop.
Just
and
like
kinda
Iron Sheik, baby.
in a suit. Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik documentary is amazing. Don't miss
gonna
that
watch
one.
that.
That's on Netflix.
All right, so Iron Sheik documentary.
The Jinx.
The Jinx.
On HBO.
Going Clear.
HBO.
What was the other one?
Lady Valor.
Frank
Lady Valor.
Sinatra Part
Lady
1 and 2.
Valor is a documentary?
Yeah.
What's that about?
That's the Navy
The
SEAL.
Navy
that's
SEAL turns
Lady Valor.
transsexual.
You know one
Lady
thing?
Valor.
You guys making documentaries out there. I fucking love documentaries. Joe loves them. Everybody loves documentaries. The title has to tell you what the documentary is about. Don't get all artsy. Because I don't have time to go. I'm just flipping through documentaries, man, and I'm like, that could be great. I don't know what it's about, but I don't
agree.
have time.
I
That
agree.
looks great. I don't have time to go to the info. It's got to tell you right there what it's about.
I mean, Lady Valor's pretty cut and dry.
I went past that a couple times.
you
Lady
fucked
Valor.
up, son. You fucked up. You fucked up.
Lady,
The face you just made.
Lady
It's
Valor.
dope, man. I'm
Come
telling you, watch
on.
it.
The weed documentaries, you know it's a weed documentary.
Culture High.
Right?
Culture High,
You
yeah.
know it's a high business or whatever. What is that other one? Something business? I don't know. Weed business.
Yeah. In those, yeah.
For some reason, the weed documentaries, you know it's a weed documentary.
Yeah, there's just like a big ass.
Well, the Union was a little weird. It had a big leaf, though.
Yeah, you can always tell.
The
Yeah,
leaf.
there's got to be something. Don't get
leaf-
all crazy with
Is
the
there a
name.
more recognizable symbol that a company didn't create than the leaf?
Yeah.
That a company didn't create?
Didn't create. The pot leaf is not like Coca-Cola. Anybody could use the pot leaf.
Yeah.
But is there a more recognizable symbol that the government or a company didn't create?
How about that upside down pot leaf that
that's pretty good.
Todd McCormick uses? You notice that? He does the leaf one, the regular one is up. He does it upside down like that. It's pretty damn cool. It looks cool upside down.
Yeah.
It's like upside down cross.
It's cool. It's still a pot leaf. You can't mistake it.
I can't think of anything more.
I can't think of another like iconic shape of a leaf.
You ever gonna smoke weed, Brendan?
I don't smoke. I'm just worried about my lungs, man.
What if you found out that it's good for your lungs? Just
Edible.
what if you did? What if you did? What if there was some evidence that you could read and said, "Oh shit, it actually cleans your lungs"?
You just fucked up and went into a dark hole of Eddie Bravo talking to you about pot.
I'm just curious.
You don't even understand what you're about to experience.
Well, no, but I'll kill it right here. If the UFC sanctions it, yeah.
Oh,
I'd be
that's
up
right.
to it.
That's right. You're a UFC.
One day
I'll ask you
it'll
off
be
camera.
I think the
legal.
NFL is going to sanction it before the UFC.
Really?
Yes.
For
You
head
think so?
trauma.
Yep, for head trauma.
It helps head trauma.
They're going to allow weed smoking.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Because they see the benefits from these concussed dudes.
All right, let's wrap this bitch up. Eddie Bravo on Twitter, Brendan Schaub on Twitter, Joe Rogan on Twitter. Eddie, anything to tell people? Where to go? What to see?
10thplanetjj.com.
Holla. Fighter and the Kid podcast, the Eddie Bravo radio podcast. That's it, bitches. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We always love doing these. They're a lot of fun. So that's it. See you fuckers later. Bye.
Bye.